Imagine staging a protest at your high school only to accidentally uncover a lost piece of the ancient Roman Empire hidden right beneath your feet. That is exactly what happened in January 2021 to a group of the teenagers in Rome, upset about plans to extend remote learning during the COVID-19 pandemic. These students decided to occupy their school building, camping out inside for several nights. But during their protest, they stumble upon something completely unexpected in the dark, forgotten corners of the building. When the demonstration finally ended, the students went straight to Claudia Marino, a history and Latin teacher at the school. They told her that they had found something strange in the basement. Curious Marino and her colleagues followed the students' direction down into the depths of the building until they reached a locked, mysterious door. After tracking down the key, they stepped inside and found themselves in an old, dusty boiler room that had not been used in years. But as they looked closer, they noticed a small opening in the wall. When they climbed through it, they could not believe their eyes. They were not in a school basement anymore. They were standing inside an ancient Rome villa, surrounded by beautifully preserved murals known as fresco and detailed plaster artwork. Recognizing how massive this was, Marino immediately contacted Rome's Cultural Heritage Agency. Official excavation began in September 2025, and by mid-2026, archaeologists officially shared their mind-blowing findings with the world. This hidden home called a domus dated all the way back to the mid-2nd century. This was an era when legendary Roman emperors like Hadrian and Marcus Aurelius ruled over a massive empire stretching across Europe, Asia, and Africa. The area where the school sits has always been historic, located right between Rome's famous Corani neighborhood and the Esquiline Hill. This elite neighborhood was once home to massive estates owned by the legendary Roman figures like Cicero, Pompey, and Octavian. While historians knew about these luxury estates from old texts, finding physical proof is incredibly rare because modern construction has destroyed almost everything over the centuries. Surprisingly, this was not actually the first time the villa was found. Construction workers building a road back in 1895 uncovered a small part of it, but it was quickly ignored and completely forgotten as decades passed. When the school itself was built in the late 19th century, workers either did not notice the ruins or just choose to ignore them to keep working. But when archaeologists finally properly surveyed the site, they were stunned by how well preserved the underground rooms actually were. They found an incredible mosaic floor made of large, uniquely shaped tiles that were highly trendy at that time. Another room was covered in beautifully painted floral design and figures of the ancient people. The team pulled enough historical artifacts out of the ruins to fill 48 empire crates. They uncovered ancient drinking cups and the amphora, a large clay jar used to store things like olive oil and wine. Even cooler, older inscriptions found on lead water pipes actually revealed the names of two people who used to live in the house nearly 2000 years ago, Fabius Gallus and Umbria Albina. The high schoolers were not even the first amateur explorer to sneak into the ruins. The archaeologists found old graffiti on the walls dating between 1920 and 1950, back when a religious group occupied the building. They also found much newer markings, likely felt by the earlier generations of students. In fact, Marino recalled that a student had told her a rumor about hidden ruins 10 years ago, but she did not take it seriously at that time. Right now, experts have only uncovered a small fractions of the villa, and they believe the rest of the structure is absolutely massive. While they need to secure more findings to keep digging, the ultimate goal is to completely open this hidden treasure to both students and tourists, turning an accidental basement discovery into a piece of history everyone can enjoy.